Imagine waking up in 2030. You don't own a car, you don't own a house. Your clothes, rented, your appliances, on subscription, even your digital tools, software, entertainment, and maybe even education exist behind paywalls you never really own. This isn't science fiction, it's a vision that's quietly being constructed around us. And if you're not paying attention, it might become your reality faster than you expect. The phrase, "you will own nothing and you will be happy," first gained attention through a video published by the World Economic Forum. It quickly stirred debate, fear, and a flurry of conspiracy theories. But beneath the noise lies a real shift, one that's already reshaping economies, property rights, and personal freedom. The question isn't whether this future is coming. The real question is, will you be ready for it? We are entering a new kind of society where ownership is being replaced by access. Subscription-based models are not just a tech trend, they're a societal transformation. Think about how we consume media today. DVDs and CDs are long gone. Even downloads are fading. Now it's all about monthly subscriptions. Spotify for music, Netflix for movies, Adobe Creative Cloud for creative tools. You never own them. You rent them. Stop paying, and it all disappears. But the shift is moving beyond entertainment and into your very lifestyle. Cars are a powerful symbol. With the rise of ride-sharing services, many people in urban areas no longer feel the need to buy a car. Why deal with maintenance, insurance, and parking when you can summon a vehicle in minutes? The same logic is being applied to housing. With rising real estate prices, younger generations are stuck renting indefinitely. Meanwhile, investors and corporations scoop up properties, turning them into long-term rental assets. Even in tech, there's a growing trend toward devices that are difficult or impossible to repair. Ownership is being designed out of the equation. The right to fix your own phone or laptop is being stripped away. Instead, consumers are nudged or forced into perpetual upgrade cycles, paying again and again for something they once would have truly owned. This shift isn't entirely by accident. It's built into the business models of the world's biggest companies. Subscription and service models create steady revenue. Ownership, that's a one-time payment. Access, that's cash flow for life. And as more industries adopt this model, it becomes the norm. So you're not just buying less, you're being trained to want less. Convenience is the bait. Control is the cost. The idea that we'll own nothing by 2030 is not about a sudden takeover. It's a slow, quiet evolution, and it's wrapped in the language of progress. Smart homes, sustainable living, and shared economy all sound positive, but they also pave the way for a future where personal ownership becomes rare, even obsolete. Now here's where it gets deeper. When you don't own something, you don't control it. If your car is leased, it can be disabled remotely. If your digital books are on a subscription, they can be removed. If your smart devices are on loan, they can be updated or shut down without your consent. Access can be revoked. Control is no longer yours. The most concerning part? Many people are walking into this future willingly. The promise of ease, low upfront costs, and flexibility is seductive, but it hides a dangerous trade-off. We're giving up autonomy in exchange for convenience. And once that balance tips too far, it's almost impossible to reclaim. So what can you do? The first step is awareness. You must understand the systems being built around you. The next step is action. This doesn't mean rejecting all modern conveniences or going off the grid. It means being intentional about what you own, how you spend, and what you truly need. Buy things that last. Support companies that support ownership. Take back control of your tools, your money, and your choices. Decentralization is one potential answer. Blockchain and cryptocurrency were born out of a desire to break free from centralized control. Whether or not you believe in Bitcoin, the underlying idea is powerful, creating systems that return power to individuals. The same applies to decentralized cloud storage, open source software, and peer-to-peer networks. These tools can help you maintain ownership in a world moving toward digital feudalism. Financial literacy is more important now than ever. As inflation erodes purchasing power and digital economies rise, People who don't understand how money works will be left behind. Invest in assets that you control, whether that's physical property, precious metals, or even skills that let you generate income without relying on platforms that can kick you off. Think beyond just reacting to the changes. Think about creating your own system. Build a life that isn't dependent on fragile networks. That might mean owning your own land, growing your own food, or even just understanding how to live with less. Simplicity can be a form of resistance in a world obsessed with controlled access. Let's be clear, owning nothing might sound liberating to some, less clutter, less responsibility, but it also means less freedom. The people who own everything, the servers, the vehicles, the data, will set the rules. And if history has taught us anything, it's that concentrated power rarely acts in your favor. By 2030, the world will look very different. Climate concerns, economic instability, and technological control will push us toward new systems of living. You'll be offered convenience in exchange for control, comfort in exchange for freedom. And if you're not ready, you might find yourself locked out of your own life. So take action now. Pay attention to the trends. Choose what you truly need to own. Build resilience into your lifestyle. Teach your children the value of independence. Question the narratives sold to you by corporations and media alike. Because the future isn't set in stone. It's being written right now, with every choice we make. And when 2030 comes, you'll be one of the few who still understands what it means to truly own something. Your home, your tools, your time, your freedom. You'll be the one who watched all of this unfold and didn't just scroll past. You prepared, you acted. You didn't just consume the message, you owned it. So that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.